Okay.
This one has a chance to
So
be
shot
close.
against it. Fuck you. Keisha, fuck you.
Alright. Bye-bye.
There she is. What up, Ladybug?
No, that's...
Very well done.
So Dom, I'm playing the U.S. Open, Dom.
Yep, there'll be no stress for the next one.
And getting ready for the putt.
Playing the U.S. Open. And I am... I don't know, wherever the U.S. Open is in this game. And I'm plus 15.
That, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars.
Plus 15
Yeah.
or minus 15?
Second hole now here at
Plus
Chambers
15.
Bay.
Motherfucker, you need to start pressing triangle.
Nah.
Nah, it's easy, though.
Nah, that's for bitches. That's for bitches.
Lay the ball up around
That's why you're plus 15. I'd probably be like minus 15 wherever you at.
It is going to leave a short on end, but the whole bends to the left as well as the slope of the
like right now I'm like minus fucking 10 for what I'm in.
Where you playing?
Cheering for, bro? I don't know where I'm playing.
I've seen some long
I just keep playing all these different fucking...
to tee that ball up.
Shitty.
Get it up there quickly. Get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit.
What, trying to get your player better than mine?
No.
Safely aboard. About
it's alright. The cut line's plus 3.
A long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Fuck!
Hey, there you go. There's one of the next 12 birdies I gotta get.
We haven't seen a whole lot of that, Frank, but that has to Now set to play the first par 3 of this U.S. Open, Frank, the third hole here at Chambers Bay.
A little bit like the second hole where the contours slope from right to left. So if that breeze is coming from that direction, it's going to swing the ball all the way across the green. And this green is anything other than symmetrical.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker.
No, they it, because they can't give me a
splash out on this par 3.
They can't give me a clear cut
problem there, Rich.
decision.
Who?
This would give him the par.
How do you have the management?
What? Who?
1-4
management.
Oh, another one goes in.
What would you...
Frank, the fourth hole here at Chambers Bay is the kind of par 4 that says, emphatically, U.S. Open.
Yeah, it's not a rarity these days to have par 4s.
I'll take an hour. You know that. I'll take an hour, bro.
Like,
oh, Mike, early in the day.
Stiff tee shot. Avoid trouble left.
I'm playing
right.
golf, bro.
A little bit of a bend to the right on this hole, but don't be fooled by that. If anything, the drive has
and
to
who?
hit down
Okay,
the left side.
okay. Oh, your management won't tell you whether you're getting okay.
Huh.
Why would they tell you that, Mike?
Because I tell them very nicely. I said, listen, I'm just trying to. I asked Norm. I said, listen, man, I'm just trying to book a tee time for Friday.
Work leader?
His chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game
How
just
the
looks like
fuck
fun.
is he gonna know, bro? He ain't gonna know nothing about that.
The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This won't hurt him.
Of course he would.
No.
Yeah.
He's a work leader.
No
they don't tell nobody
really
like that nothing.
Shot. And now, good looking birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Hard putt, soft hand.
Yeah, so
I gotta do is tell my supervisor.
Fifth
Like,
hole
all
here
right.
at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang.
But what do they have
in the
them
middle
like
of the
come in
screen.
early and stay late?
So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on the screen down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway.
What?
Frank, what do we have with the approach shot here at the 5th?
Just got to be cognizant of that.
It's in the contract.
You can see it there. That's just central front of this green. You either got to go around it, or if you're good enough, then you go straight over it. But you've got to have a ton of spin on the second shot.
Jerry, because that WG5 is coming out, that temporary WG5.
Look at birdie.
First, they tell us that there's no return rights for your job back,
Well within his range.
which I understand. It can
It
happen.
would say that. It would say that in the job offer.
Listen, you gotta understand. The job offer we got was very minimal information about everything.
Yeah, but at least he's been.
First, they tell us no return rights.
It's rolling mad far. Oh.
Then and then they tell us, oh no, there is return rights. You know what I told Jerry? I'm not applying for it. I'm not gonna be fucking. I'm not gonna be applying for a job, and next thing you know, they say, "Oh, we're sorry, we made a mistake. There was no return rights."
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of.
Well, usually they gotta disclose that information.
Here. But remember, this is a
We got very little
doubt.
disclosure on anything on that job.
Because you'll always win. So
Yeah, no, if it's a risk of you losing your career, like, yeah, they definitely gotta tell you. What is it? The WG5?
Yeah.
That one came right off the meat of the bat.
I'll be right back.
Really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that.
Frank, what do you think about this approach here at the 6th?
Well, one of the few greens here that's protected on both sides. Rather narrow green, and you can see really what happens if you miss. Bunkers left and right. Plus there's a couple of ridges, so club selection is important here.
You can't apply for it because you haven't been in you haven't been the GS6 for 90 days.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous
Yeah,
round.
that's serious. No, it's true. You gotta be in your current position for 90 days.
Frank,
Yeah, there's
plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from
Because they don't want people bouncing. Yeah, they don't want people bouncing around like because less.
They don't like that.
Because
Nobody
when
likes that, Dom.
Well, Frank, what a stretch of tough par 4s here at Chambers Bay. Now to the 7th, long uphill par 4 and a lot of trouble to the right.
Yeah, and it's all sand, that's for sure. If you miss the field on the left, then it's all dunes, so take your pick, really. But
Well, no. If you accept, no. Yeah. If you accept the job, you have 90 days to wait regardless.
Yeah. But no, you can apply for you can apply for as many jobs as you want on West Point. But if you accept one job, you have to wait 90 days to apply for your next job.
Because that was even like me when I got my gig or whatever. No, it's the government.
Yeah, it's probably a government job.
No, because that's even like my gig or whatever. Like I had like 3 jobs wanting me at the same
Frank, the
time,
approach here at the 7th,
and
there's a
fucking
lot
I had to
consider
like, you know what I mean? I was like,
the green at
the
the
one of
front is
them
much
like
wider
definitely
than it
offered
is
me it
at the back. It's almost
for
like a
roads and
tooth or a
grounds.
molar shape.
LRC
So
was waiting
the
on
front
me,
portion, when the
and then
flag's
then
up,
the one I
definitely
wanted I
green.
got.
Just
So.
got to be a little cautious when they put the flag on the back.
Ready for his 3rd shot. Needs to hit this close. Try to scramble here. He's giving himself a chance for par.
Yes.
Getting set now over the putt.
Yeah, because the first WG5 that came out, Lester just got the WG4, and that was like 60. No, hold on, listen. Listen. The first WG5 that came out that Zippy got.
Yeah, it's a beast. You miss this field, you could be hitting all day long, and of course that's going to rack up a fairly healthy score.
How many years? It's only 2 years.
The longest hitters will reach this par 5 and 2. But still
That's a long time at West Point. In West Point time, 2 years is a long time. Even though it feels like it flies by.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
4.
Frank, if you win a U.S. Open, it says plainly you were one of the tough guys, that you had, as they say, the intestinal fortitude to handle the most difficult golf courses under the most extreme pressure.
Yeah, and I think that really does define certainly a multiple U.S. Open champion, because you can do anything once. But I think the Hale Irwins of the world, whose all his majors were U.S. Opens, even Lee Jansen, who won 2 U.S. Opens, they're gritty. Trevino's the same. I remember in the playoff with with Jack Nicklaus at Miriam when he threw the rubber snake down there, and you thought, well, why would you dare do that to one of the great players of all time? And anything to get a slight edge, because you knew the golf course itself was going to beat you up. It was going to take every ounce of your golfing acumen to get around there. So you needed.
That's how long I've been. That's how long I've been a 5-4.
You couldn't.
Because I just got my step. I just got my 4-4 step increase like 2 months ago.
In the hole and a birdie. Frank, the 9th hole is called Olympus. Feels as though Russell Crowe should be standing on the tee, starring in some sort of a movie about the Greek gods.
I knew you'd go like Titans and that down here, but this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich. This isn't for the Greek gods and the Titans of the world. They might think they are, but this
I
is
thought he's been a 5 for a long time too. I'm surprised he's been a 5 before then, honestly. All the places he's worked.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Bogey here yesterday. Chance to better that today. That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right. This for bogey once again. Made bogey here yesterday.
Fucking shit, man.
Been that kind of a tournament. Another
That's
bogey.
fine, whatever. I'm like minus 17 in this tournament.
Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really. I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my guy better, all right? Calm down.
You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 100-yard mark.
I'm only in the 3rd round.
Really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
It's making my job hard.
Keep waiting. I'll be there one day. I'll be there one day. Does he really show up in the morning?
Stepping up to the tee here at the 11th, Frank.
Yeah, it looks straightforward. You see a big dune in the middle of the fairway. You can really take that out.
Let's he come at 7?
Get it down there as far as you can. You're going to need to. And then from there on in, it's really just trying to find out exactly where you ain't gonna
be meeting Dom at the gym on Monday. The gym don't even open up that early on Monday. We gotta be at work at 4:45.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
No, Nate said see you Monday.
High road, low road. I've worked
no, I said see you someday.
Oh, okay. I think it's Monday.
Well,
I was saying the gym. Huh?
Because you got overtime Monday.
Because we gotta.
Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have?
Who's going to know?
Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple.
Why would you unlock it before you go?
Completely wrong.
They'll take it. That's a par.
Hey, because Monday's the big day for you guys.
Frank, we just came off that long par 4 at the 11th, well over 500 yards. Now at the 12th, we go in the opposite direction. This has become a staple at a U.S. Open, the reachable par 4.
Yeah, the logic would say just grab sort of a mid-iron to a long iron, knock it down, wedge it on there, and have no strain, no sweat. But who's going to play golf like that?
Ah!
Cover off. Come on, chance it. It's called narrow.
I need like an inch more, man. I would have made a fucking
just might hit the green.
eagle right there.
Come on, read the damn green. I'm on a 12th. I'm on a 12th hole.
I'm about to make some hot dogs. It ain't gonna take me long to make hot dogs. It take like
the fairway.
2 minutes to
prime
cook.
real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
I can't sit there and watch that many hot dogs.
You want a couple, bro?
I can't.
Amazing how this hole has gotten away.
I can't sit there and watch too many hot dogs.
What day's our next event?
This game.
These putts keep the round together.
And that's for.
So early on the backside.
Well, oh, that's for the ECW then.
Missed opportunity. This
AEW.
one just requires a little
I thought
bit
we
of
were doing that
focus.
with Cold Scrub.
Well, you don't always get the result you deserve.
I gotta remind him. But... Fuck. No, because I gotta put in my time. I mean, he already approved me for fucking the 5th, so Nate ain't at work.
Measuring 311 yards, the 12th Frank seems to offer an opportunity for a player to do something pretty dramatic here.
Yeah, it's called the narrow. Really
what?
It should be called the temptation, because what player stands on a tee knowing he can reach and doesn't take up the gauntlet?
Probably leave at lunchtime.
Take the whole day, Mike. Take the whole day.
Excellent.
Well, no, because
drive
if
right there,
I'm trying to think.
Circa 310.
And from the fairway.
Because I don't know when the parking lot opens up. For that place.
Where's it at? You can look that up.
The mausoleum.
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right
Do
there,
people
Frank.
actually tailgate at these things?
This is way too much.
People tailgate at anything.
Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
People were tailgating for a high school football game. When I used to play.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know about that. I didn't go to those things. I went to like a couple.
Long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
I wasn't about that life. I was about doing like weed and shit. It's like, yeah, weed's mad fun. Fuck all this other shit. Yo, it was mad funny. We were talking, like, me and Keith were talking today. and Keith says to me, he goes, like, we were talking, because I was telling him, I was like, yeah, we kind of pick on Mark Martin a little bit. And it was just me, Keith, and Kirk at some point. And he goes, you know, you guys do kind of pick on that dude. He's like, his